Morocco's victory over Belgium, followed by Ghana's win over South Korea and Cameroon's exciting stalemate with Serbia, has fueled hope that Africa's wait for another classic World Cup team may finally be over. The 5 squads currently representing Africa on the grandest stage in Qatar are certainly on the right track to success, and they'll be hoping to emulate or surpass the illustrious generations that lit up the tournament way back when. Until that glorious moment arrives, welcome to Football Attitude's 6 greatest African teams in World Cup history. 6. Cameroon, 1982. 8 years before Cameroon's finest hour at the World Cup, they impressed on their first appearance at the tournament in 1982. The indomitable Lions may have fallen at the group stage, but they were eliminated without losing a single match, drawing all 3 of their fixtures, including a 1-1 stalemate with eventual champions Italy. Gregoire Mbida's goal against the Italians in that tie was the first goal scored by a sub-Saharan African nation at the World Cup. 5. Algeria, 1982. Algeria may have been eliminated in the first round in 1982, but only following a pact between Austria and West Germany as the European sides conspired to ensure a German victory with a scoreline that would see both teams through to the knockout stage at the expense of the Desert Foxes. It remains one of the ugliest moments in World Cup history, prompting a change in the rules, and ultimately ended a remarkable Algeria journey in which they had stunned West Germany 2-1 in their opener before also dispatching Chile 3-2 in their final group game. The Lakhdar Belloumi-inspired victory over a German side that ultimately reached the final is one of Africa's great undervalued triumphs on the world stage. 4. Nigeria, 1994. Nigeria's greatest team won continental gold in the mid-90s, bringing the AFCON title back to Lagos for the first time since their maiden success in 1980. Triumph over Zambia in the 94 final with Emmanuel Amunike putting on a masterclass to net twice was followed by a run to the knockout stages of the World Cup later that year. They caught the eye in their first appearance on the global stage, memorably thumping Bulgaria 3-0 at the Cotton Bowl in Dallas in their tournament debut before being eliminated by Italy during extra time in the round of 16. The team should have achieved more, although withdrawing from the 96 AFCON and then being banned for the next edition certainly slowed down their momentum. 3. Ghana, 2010. To date, the most recent African team to reach the quarterfinals, Ghana were the only African success story of the 2010 World Cup in South Africa, the first and only on African soil. Despite being drawn into a tough group alongside Germany, Serbia, and Australia, a pair of Asamoah Gyan penalties was enough to secure 4 points and take the Black Stars through. In the round of 16, Gyan again proved the hero, striking a 93rd minute extra time winner against the United States to set up a quarter-final tie with the Uruguay team brimming with talent. The match would go down in folklore, with the pair cancelling each other out during a gripping contest before Luis Suarez handled on the line to block Dominica Diaz's goal-bound header in the final minute of extra time. Suarez saw red, Gyan missed the resulting penalty, and while he demonstrated courage to step up and convert the first spot kick in the shootout, misses from John Mensah and Adia signaled the end of the road. No African side has ever come closer to the Final Four, and the sense of injustice still burns for the Black Stars, while subsequent Ghana sides have struggled to emulate their predecessors. 2. Cameroon, 1990. The first African team to reach the quarterfinals, Cameroon's side in 1990 may have contained some prominent amateur players, but there was no shortage of talent as they stunned reigning champions Argentina in their opening match. Francois Omambiek's header was enough to stun Maradona and friends in an infamously ill-tempered clash in which 2 Cameroonians were sent off. Roger Milla, who would make history 4 years later as the World Cup's oldest scorer, was the hero against Colombia in the round of 16, netting 2 extra-time goals before Cameroon's run came to an end against England in the quarterfinal. 1. Senegal, 2002. Senegal in 2002 claimed the top spot because of the fact that, unlike Cameroon, their achievements at the World Cup in Korea and Japan came in their first ever tournament, while the indomitable Lions had previously qualified for the competition. Just like Cameroon, they defeated the reigning champions in their opening match, stunning France 1-0 thanks to the late Papa Bouba Diop's goal. They also emulated their West African brothers by reaching the quarterfinals with the likes of Salif Diao, El Hadji Diouf, and their current coach Aliou Cisse shining in Bruno Metsu's side.